Hi, I'm Becky. My channel is What Beck Sews. Welcome back if you're a subscriber and welcome if you're new. Today I'm here to talk to you about an exciting challenge that I am taking part in this year, and that is the Selfless Sew April 23 challenge. This challenge is run by the lovely Adele from Sew for Serenity, Crystal from My Social Thread and Claire from Stitch Hem Sew. So if you don't already, please pop over to their channels and give them a subscribe and a follow on Instagram and take part in this challenge. I've filmed this vlog probably about 6 times and I've gone wrong every single time I've done that first part. So I've been popping up infographics here for you to see what the challenge is all about, but essentially the premise is to sew up a garment for somebody else. And selfless sewing can be so rewarding, so it's well worth doing. If you're anything like me, I really enjoy sewing for myself, and I am a completely selfish sewer, occasionally making up something for somebody else because they've probably begged me to do it, and then I resent it the whole time that I'm doing it. So this challenge is really nice because when I do take part, it reminds me of how much I actually enjoy the rewarding factor of giving that person something that I've made them and seeing them wear it. So there's lots of different categories. You've got children's wear, men's wear, women's wear, and then you've got a pet or accessory. So you've got lots of different options and it gives you lots of variety. You're not sewing from your stash. You can buy fabric for this challenge. You can use any pattern, so you're not restricted on patterns. It's just a great one to take part in, and at the end you could win a prize. Now this challenge is judged, so they've got for each category first, second and third place, but then what they've got left in sponsors, and my god, they've got lots of sponsors. They've been so busy pulling together sponsors. They will enter all the names into like a randomizer thing, such a technical term there, and pull winners from that as well. So you've got the best of both worlds. And so I think this is quite an exciting challenge. Now I did win a prize last year for making my sister's insulin pump belts, which I absolutely love doing for her. It's one of those things that she spends an absolute fortune in purchasing, and they fall apart within probably a month of her wearing them because she wears them so much, and she's paying like £25 for a pump belt, and it literally is a belt that sits around her stomach with a pocket in and a buttonhole in the back so she can feed her cannula through. So I will be doing some more of them this year for her Selfless Sew. I did some back in November as a gift to November as well. It's one of those things that kind of kicks me in the butt to make them, so I'm going to make her a couple more of them. The other thing I'd like to do for my sister is make her up some pajamas, because my sister's so tall, unlike me who's very short. My sister's something like 5'9", and she really struggles to find clothes to fit her in the legs and the arms, and she's not the richest person in the world, so she's usually buying cheap clothes on top of that, and they shrink even more in the wash. So it's one of those things. I made her a pair at Christmas time and she absolutely loved them, and she's very girly, and I thought that I would use the insulin pump belt fabric that I made last year from my So Hayley Jane box and make her some pajamas in that, because she loves that fabric, whereas frankly I can't see me using it, so it gives me a reason to use it from my stash, and she will be very happy to have another pair that fits her. My sister has lots of health problems, so she spends an awful lot of time up throughout the night, so she does live in her pajamas and she gets quite a lot of use out of them, so I'm really looking forward to making some of them up for her. This year I'm going to also make something up for one of my friends, and I haven't done that yet for anybody. So I went to a christening a couple of weeks ago and I was wearing my white floral Marni blouse that I had, and the grandmother of the christening came over to me and said, "I love your blouse, you must make me one." And I went round a week later with a bag of fabric for her to choose one from. Now she's like me, she likes quite loud colours, but she also loves anything animal print, anything with an animal on it as well. But I was quite surprised in all the fabrics that she chose. She picked one that actually I probably wouldn't sew with. I keep pulling it out and I never make anything up with it. And it's because it's not my colour. So it's this gorgeous tencel in this burnt orange colour, and it's got a sheen to it. Let me get the right side so I can show you. So that's the wrong side, which you could use as well. That's the right side, which I don't think is really showing up the sheen that's on here. But she wants me to make a Marni blouse out of this. Now, it's got a nice bit of structure to it, but it's still got a really good drape on it. And she wants the one with the frill around the top, but no pin tucks or anything else. So I'm like, happy days, nice and easy. Watch me mess it up because I'm making it for somebody else and putting myself under that pressure. I'm also going to stick one of my leopard print I'm Unique labels in it for her as well, because she loves a little bit of leopard print, and I think that would just be a nice touch. So yes, I'm going to make that up. First item for a friend. It's exciting and scary at the same time. For that same friend, the christening that I went to, her beautiful grandson, I'd like to have a go at making him a couple of bits. Now, I'm still in the process of trying to find the right patterns, but he lives in dungarees, I'm told, by his mum. And I have some of this blue sweatshirting fabric, but it's a really lightweight sweatshirting fabric. Get my words out. And I thought this would be great. He's a little boy and it'd look really cute. I've got some of this green ribbon left as well, which is even better, so I can make the little cuffs. I am terrified about making up something for a baby because it will need poppers or snaps, and I've never done them before. Now, I'm sure they're really simple and straightforward, and I'm sure YouTube will help me along the way, but I've not had a need to do them, which is why I don't know how to do them. So yes, I'm looking forward to making little Isaac something up as well, and him looking adorable in this. So we'll just see. Watch this space. If you do have any pattern recommendations for baby dungarees, just really simple ones, and then let me know in the comments below, because I would appreciate your suggestions as well. I'm sure, because I'm pre-recording this, by the time this comes out, because it is mid-April as you are watching it, it's the beginning of April for me, I may have actually found something. I think in some of my sewing bee books, I've got lots of sewing bee books, there was some patterns. There's one in this one that is tempting me, which has my beautiful nephew modelling the baby grow. This is the baby grow from Stitch to Style book. Just to show you the line drawing. Is there a line drawing in here? There is. That gives you the line drawing there. So this one here, and it just looks adorable. But I'd need to do this in a cotton jersey. The sweatshirt would certainly be too warm for him for this time of year. But I was thinking about having a go at making this up as well. And I've been looking at some cotton jerseys on pound fabrics just to give it a go, because it's not going to do any harm. I'm only going to need less than a metre. He's only 5 months old, bless him. But at least he'll get some wear out of it, and Mum will enjoy it too. So what next am I making? So my eldest daughter saw me in my Jamie pajamas that I made a couple of months ago and loved the fabric that I'd used. So she asked if she could have a pair. So I went ahead on on First for Fabrics and ordered this gorgeous brushed cotton. Very pajama-y, isn't it? So I've ordered some of this, and I'm going to make the Jamie pajamas for her because she loves them so much. She likes the drawstring on there, and yeah, she finds them comfortable. I make her, they're the go-to pajama bottoms in this house because Tilly's size is brilliant. I can do the smallest size for her. So I'm going to make her that, and then I was thinking I need to make her a top to go with them. So I have this. Now, I would have cut into this by then, but there will be some of this left. So I'm thinking, because it's a pink, so it's nice and girly, it matches my lipstick today. I'm thinking that this will actually work if I can make something cropped for her. I mean, she has asked me for a tube top, but I think she's 14 years old and might not be appropriate, but then she's going to go ahead and pull it up anyway. If I make her a t-shirt, she'll just tie it in a knot and tuck it under. So maybe if I make her something that I feel is a conservative length, I don't know. But yeah, I'm going to have a look on YouTube for some tutorials to self-draft something for her for that. So it'll be really interesting to see what I come up with and if it's appropriate, because she will let me take a photo of her in it. Whether I share it, if it's appropriate or not, is another thing. I say that, she's just going to post a video in it anyway on TikTok. So, but yeah, I think those two pair really nicely together. So that's my eldest daughter sorted. And I can't do something for my eldest and leave out my youngest. So my youngest is growing out of everything at the moment. She's hit 12 years old. She's going to be taller than me before I know it, which to be fair is not hard to do. I'm only 5'4". So yeah, I'm going to make her some joggers and a hoodie. She lives in them, and I thought the Stella joggers and the Page hoodie would be the perfect sort of pairing for her. So I have got some pink, in the same pink that I've just showed you, sweatshirting fabric. I've got some left over from Billy jumper that I made a little while ago. I did think about making her a hoodie in that. Problem is, this daughter's not the girliest of girls, so whether she'll wear the pink, I don't know. But I have also got some grey sweatshirting fabric left over from last year's Selfless sew make for my eldest daughter. I'll pop a picture in of that one here for you to see. That is, I think I've got enough to definitely do a pair of joggers out of, maybe do a hoodie out of. But we'll just see on that one. I really don't want to have to order fabric to do this, but if I do, then I will, because I can't make something for Willow and not make something for my lovely Jasmine. So we'll just see on that one. And that's it. That's my Selfless sew plans. So what are you up to? Are you getting involved in the challenge? Let me know in the description box down below, and I cannot wait to see all of the makes coming through on the hashtag. Whenever there's a challenge going on, I'm always following that hashtag and watching them come through on the day, because it gives you so much inspiration. And if you are unsure, pop over and have a look at last year's hashtag, which was Selfless Sew April 22, because you might find some inspiration if you're not finding it on all of the wonderful vloggers that are doing the tour. So yesterday's vlog was by, I'll pop in here. There is another person sharing today with me, which I'll also pop in here, and tomorrow's vlogger is, which I'll pop in here, and I will leave all of their channels in the description box down below for you to have a look. Thank you very much for joining me today. I hope you enjoy yourself in this challenge, and I will catch you all soon. Bye!